It's absolutely fantastic to be at the Houses of Parliament. Westminster is the history of our country, our democracy. It's where all our policies are made, and it's where we need to influence to get the changes that we want to see for our industry going forward. It was wonderful listening to Lord Snape, to Lord Hendy, and to Alex Mayer MP. And I think there's a real understanding of the force of change that we are trying to make here. It's wonderful to see the support that we have amongst the parliamentarians and lords at Westminster. We've made a really good start. We've established ourselves as a serious player within the sector, hence being supported today by the All-Party Parliamentary Group, the Bus and Coach. There is so much more to do, but I see that as a positive step because we now have such open conversations with people. We have women and allies feeling more confident that this is the right direction. And it really opens up the conversation, not just about having more women in the industry, but that greater question of equality, inclusivity, and effectively the equity that we want to see both in the front line and also at our senior management roles.
So we're here today in the House of Commons for the Women in Bus and Coach AGM. I've been very lucky to be invited today and being awarded as an ambassador for accessibility and women in bus and coach. And there've been some great speakers, and it's such a wonderful opportunity to actually share what Women in Bus and Coach have been doing. This is the third AGM and what's been happening over the last couple of years. And we really need to bring in more women in the industry. We really need to increase the talent. And the way to increase that talent is to actually show the great talent we've already got within the industry.
Today, I was honoured to speak on behalf of the coach sector and the challenges and opportunities that the sector faces in the future. And I think the main thrust of that is that the perception of coach needs to change if we are to build a resilient, sustainable and a representative workforce for the future. We're not very good in coach at shouting about how great we are, and there are many wonderful women already working in the coach sector. So my challenge is to shout about how great they are, shout about what they do, and be unapologetically and authentically themselves, push themselves out of their comfort zone and take on new challenges, even when it might feel difficult.
Women in bus and coach have come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. Sometimes I am the only woman in a room full of execs who are men, and that obviously needs to change. And I think the more women that come up the levels of management, the easier that will get. But that needs to have allies. You need doors to be open, and those doors need to remain open so that more women can come through those doors.
Well, for too many years, women who by and large make the most journeys, particularly on buses with coaches, their voice has never been heard. I think the industry is at last learning if we consult women, then we might well deliver a better service in future.
So Women in Bus and Coach holding their annual APPG event here is so important because we can only do so much. We do need the input from government, from senior stakeholders. It also says how far we've come as an organisation. We've only been running 3 years, but we get the opportunity to come to a seat in the capital of UK to actually talk to some really senior people who can really influence the government in terms of how important having women in the road passenger transport sector is. Transport is so important for the economy, for education, linking communities, and we have such a resource shortage. With women, we've got this huge pool of talent, and we just need to be able to make people appreciate just how important we are to the sector.